Well, spring's moving along pretty good up here. One of the things I want to do this spring is put in a small garden pond. Not sure where I'll put it. Maybe there, maybe down a little bit. And what I'm going to do is just take the weed whacker, get all this grass off, rake all that out. I'll start to dig out a hole. I got a heavy pond liner that I bought online, 12 by 12. We'll make about a 6-foot pond, just a little pond here for the birds to drink in, the bees and the other insects can go in there. And one thing I did, because we got heavy wet soil here, come right up here. I sharpened up these shovels, put a good edge on there with the grinder and the hoe. Because when you dig with sod, the roots will get all wadded up on there, so you gotta have a sharp edge. And you want a knife, scrape all that dirt off. So we'll decide where this is gonna go, get it laid out, and we'll start digging. So we've determined our final location for this pond, and it's not very big, just a 6-foot by 5-foot. Maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. But I'll take all this sod out and all this grass out. We'll haul that out. I want to get it maybe as much as 2 feet deep in the middle. I've got enough liner to go 2 feet deep and still have enough to get up onto the edge, at least a foot to pile rocks around. I've never made one of these ponds, so this is all new to me. It doesn't seem terribly complex. I think I can figure it out. But one of the reasons I want this, I intend to get some bees, and I want the bees to have some water. From about July to September, there's really no standing water around here. All these little creeks dry up. So that'll give them a place to drink, a place for the birds to drink. And maybe we'll even get some salamanders or frogs in here, who knows. But it's really cold out here. It's only about 38 degrees, so I think I'm gonna start digging and warm up. Well, we've got the hole dug. Now it's time to lay the fabric in there. And this is a fabric, a heavy fabric I got online. It doesn't require any underlayment. It's pretty stout stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay that in the hole here, which isn't a very big one, but I got plenty of fabric here. I'm gonna lay that in there, push it down, and we'll start filling it up. I don't want to put any of these rocks around until that thing is almost full, so that fabric stretches out. Then we'll lay a ring of rocks around here, and we got a little bit of a slope here, so I think I'm gonna have to do 2 layers in the front. But we'll get this thing in there and we'll fill it up, and then we'll start laying some rocks. Well, the pond's all filled up now, and our land slopes a little bit. I want to get this up pretty well level, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold this fabric up in front of the rocks here. That creates kind of a de facto dam, and that should let the water come up another 3 inches to get up level with those rocks. What I want some of those rocks in the water a little bit, so the insects or the birds can get in there and get a drink. So we'll get these rocks laid around here and trim this off, and then we'll see what it looks like. Well, the pond is done. We got it dug out, we got our liner in there, and we got it filled in. And I got some rocks around it. And because their land slopes a little bit, I folded this up so it can fill up kind of level around there. And I just put a couple of rocks in here for the bugs, birds, frogs, lizards, newts, whatever, to get in there and get out. And hopefully we got a good, nice little wildlife garden pond for the rest of summer.